Yeah, hey, yeah, there. And I'm coming at you in my backyard here, walking. And just had a scan on Thursday because had a little pain in my side, which I still have. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't anything uh, that I need to be concerned about. And the scan came back clear, so I'm happy about that. Um, and my wife has some of her relatives over. I'm gonna grill with all the smoke is. I'm gonna grill, and I don't eat much meat anymore, but I'm gonna grill just the same. And been doing a lot of yard work and working out again. And I wrote a poem I wanted to share with y'all, but I don't have it on me. But the poem basically goes like this: that though the cancer's gone, there's so many other things that has arisen. You know, just dealing with people again, essentially, and on these jobs with the lies and the deception and people just not being forthright. There's talk about courageous conversations, but they only pretty much want you to follow what they say. So I guess courageous conversation is to be interpreted as you one-way conversations. Um, Dealing with a lot of very difficult behaviors, and in our system, they don't get the type of attention they need in terms of appropriate response. It all falls on the teacher. It's extremely difficult. Um, you know, so though the cancer is gone, there's just a cancer of dealing with people. Of aggression and um, people not being able to handle frustration and taking it out on you, impatience, things of that nature. People just don't talk anymore. Everything is results oriented, and it's based on somebody's agenda um, that is often, unclear to all those involved and participating. And they're certainly not always stakeholders, or at least get a chance to put forth their views and have their input, which makes them own it and makes it that much more meaningful and therefore easier to carry out when it's a shared objective. So there's a lot of frustration there. People say life goes on, and that it does, but the life seems to be taken out of life to a large extent. When I was battling the cancer, I had a single focus, and I was battling the cancer to beat the cancer, and every victory was a huge victory. Getting over the pain of the chemicals from the chemotherapy, getting over the surgery, every time I made it through a round of chemo, and it was just pretty much dealing with that. And it's a shame to say that a disease as deadly as cancer and pancreatic cancer was easier to deal with in many ways than dealing with people, you know. And you all might say, oh man, this guy's pitiful, he's negative, and he's this and that. And these are the type of things that people have to hear who express themselves, but I'm just expressing myself. I'm bold enough to do that. And it's a shame. It's a shame. Life as usual nowadays is lifeless in so many different ways. So I try to do the things that I like to enrich my life in ways that I can. My music and my exercise and my working out, my studying foreign languages, and being a fan of martial arts and boxing, and working on my car and hanging out in the backyard and writing poems and things of that nature. Spending quality time with my son when I can. But we're so overworked at the time that we want to spend with our wives. So often it's compromised, that no one has energy, no one has time for the next person. My wife even says, oh, everybody wants my individual attention, and I'm her husband. I don't get it, and so many husbands and spouses don't get this because they're so overworked and burdened and laden down with someone else's goals that they're trying to pursue in a professional capacity, or maybe in some cases a personal capacity, you know. So I don't know, someone says it's a sign of the times, but it needs to be turned around, changed. So I'm gonna continue my course of doing what I have to do for myself and for my son and for my family as much as I can. The need for money is a horrible thing because it forces us to be in situations that are not really beneficial for us in all other ways, for our mental health, our emotional health, and sometimes even our physical health. Pardon me. So that's where I am. You know, it's a beautiful day. I'm gonna try to enjoy that. Enjoy me a boxing match later. I love grilling, so enjoy my grilling, which is always thrilling. And did a whole lot of work looking up my yard. You would never think that I probably raked and took up or mulched probably about 1,000 pounds of leaves, but I did. So God be with you all, and give compassion to those who are fighting this horrible disease of cancer. Give compassion to them. Listen to them. I even had someone in my own family call me negative when I was fighting this disease. You know, people forget, man. You know, so just spread love. Give love when you can. Make time for love. Peace.